incredible skyline. It's nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Going deep right away. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Dolphins are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
They've got first down from the 31.
Ready.
Opening carry for Devon H. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That's caught. Devon H. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Go ahead.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready,
H. a first down carry. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
All right, come on. Out.
They go play action with Tunga Vailoa. He throws a bullet deep to the right. They connect on the deep shot. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Ty Chandler to return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
At their own 39-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10.
No lady. No lady. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
First down, here's Tua. He lets one fly deep downfield. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Harrison Smith with the INT. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go side. Face up.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Working quickly here. He's got him, that's Addison. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Here's Darnold to throw. This gets up past the 20. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Go.
Offense up to the line fast. Darnold looking to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down. Now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Another try following the sack. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying down after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going for this. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Ready.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 23. A throw to the right finds Waddle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Ready. 32 stinger.
Here's A-Chain running right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins with a chance to boost their lead. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Right.
Mostert. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Gonna keep this one and go. And he's gonna be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play. Offense in the hurry-up here.
brings up 3rd and goal.
Turbo 3, kick. Get in.
Mostert trying to punch it in. And he gets in, touchdown! The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He lets a heater go deep. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Working inside the red zone. He completes it in traffic. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Darnold has it in close.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Fullback trying to power it across. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. They won't gain anything on the run as time runs out in the 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. From his own end zone, here we go. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the 2nd half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that 1st half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And forget the interception, he makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Chooses to bring this one out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Yeah, ready. Watson, Oscar. Whoa! Hey.
Tunga Vailoa. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Ready. Hey. Ready.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. He's going to push one deep down there. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Vikings are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, man, he is killing his team.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
We go side.
Throwing here, Darnold. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Working quickly here. First down from the red zone. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
All right, fellas, listen up. Hey, 21, TA. Out.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's trying to go deep again. Brought in inside the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins need only one to take the lead. Tyreek Hill a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Outside. Ready. 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 Outside.
Darnold now to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
He's back to throw. Pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it, and the feet are in bounds too. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
Go side. Go lady. Go lady. Face side.
To throw, here's Darnold. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Ready. Go lady. Ready. Ready. Face side.
2nd and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Vikings first down.
Ready. Ready. Face side.
Now Darnold has the connection to Jones. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45.
Ready. 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 Face side.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They motion the tight end over.
Face side.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie this game at 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And look at this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. The question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go. It's safe. Go ahead. Out.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. He's gonna loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10.